What it do? This your boy Juvie the Great. On March 26th, y'all go download that Mardi Gras 2 compilation right here on Hot. For me, the where I'm at in my life is kind of like Garnett situation. I done went out there, I done did it, put music out. I don't won a championship and did a lot of things that I wanted to do, and I feel like this is where I want to end my career at. I'm going to retire here. Not only that, they give me the opportunities to be creative collectively and do the music the way that I'm used to doing it without interfering, and that's what I really wanted. You know, from my standpoint, business is great with Cash Money because, you know, we did some good business in order for me to be signed back on. Got a good deal. Is the relationship hurting me on what's going on between, you know, Wayne and Baby? A little bit, in the sense of I wish it wouldn't happen. You know, I wish this wasn't going on. That's what really hurts me. But yeah, you know, me being back with Cash Money, one of the things was to work with Wayne and, you know, Drake and Nicki Minaj and people like that. Who wouldn't want to be able to do that? And there's no bad blood between me with no side. I really feel like, you know, when it's family, you stay out of it. You know, and I think it's something that they gotta resolve, you know. So as far as the business, you know, as far as me, I think, you know, with Cash Money though, for real, is great though. I actually won't be finished with Mardi Gras 2 until like the March 21st, because it comes out on the 26th, as far as creative-wise. We had an initial date, but I had my eyes set on my birthday. You know, that's my birthday, so I had my eyes set on it. Then I make 40, so it's a big thing to me. It's right now music. You know, it's songs that easily can be played into the mix. Like if a DJ, I would say, it's a DJ's gold mine because of the beats, and it's definitely songs that you can play in the club, because that's what kind of artist I am, and that's what I look for. Man, it's a little bit of everything from all of us, you know. Skip and Cali, you know, really like, the songs are not all my ideas, you know, the hooks are not all my ideas. We getting together and we working together. And not with just them, it's a lot of other cats that we get put on too with it. You know, like my son, Young Juve, Nino Calvin, Daniel Heartless, 0017 King. You know, it's a lot of cats that we giving opportunities to outside of, you know, just the average name, because Skip got a fan base, and, you know, everybody don't know Cali, but Cali been around for a minute, and Cali got a fan base too. I mean, a lot of the other cats, they don't really have fan bases like that. So it's kind of like we just trying to build up our city and give everybody a dose of what New Orleans got to offer. And that's really what Mardi Gras represents. Future, French Montana, Rick Ross. Let me go down the list. I can't think of everybody. I don't want to say all the names right now. I got to surprise y'all the day of. So it's going to be some stuff on there that you didn't hear about, you didn't know about. When it drops, believe me. I just recorded a song with Mannie. Like I said, again, I don't want to say everything that I got going on, but again, I'm gonna leak this out the bag. Mannie Fresh is on Mardi Gras too. Me and Mannie never had issues. You know, it was always us. You know, he stayed at Cash Money when I left. And that's probably the only issue we probably had then, because I was trying to get answers to my questions, and Mannie was one of the people that couldn't answer them. So. But it was never a friction to where I had a problem with it. So I listen to 400 Degreez all the time, you know, even when I'm flying on the plane sometimes I reliving them days. But man, my favorite song, probably the song that ain't even on the regular CD, is called 187. It was on the cassette tape. I don't have it, so it's something that I'm still trying to get my hands on, off of the original 400 Degreez. You know, when you're making them songs, you just want people to listen to your music. You know, you're wondering, will they like it? You know, you want to get your point across. You want them to hear your story. Not knowing if it's going to be successful, but wishing it do. You know, it's really a dream. Me being here right now, having this interview and talking about 400 Degreez, just that is a blessing, just to know that it's being acknowledged these many years later, man. Me, Skip, and Cali, we working on a mixtape, and then I'm gonna be coming with my solo album. That's like at the end of this year. Y'all make sure on March 26th, y'all go download that Mardi Gras 2 compilation. It's gonna be a real serious mixtape.
I want to talk about a little